Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading about distance or separation. The first two cards out for today are We Need to Let Each Other Go. And I lost myself for a little while, which always makes me think of Radiohead. So that might be important here for somebody. But obviously, there's just like a little bit of an acceptance here. Maybe I thought there would be some kind of change here. Maybe I thought that, um, we just messed it up the first time. Whether this is a friendship or a relationship, there's a realization, right? This isn't working. I'm sorry, but time to go our separate ways, right? All right, you guys, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Happy Friday, Junior. If you watch this the day that I post it, I think we'll start with the Tattoo Tarot. I kind of want to figure out, is this more of a friendship or is this more of a love situation? Of course, sometimes it's unrequited, right? So could be both. We have the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Wands. This is like, if I can avoid the drama, why wouldn't I? Like, I'm not going to just stay stagnant or keep going with the flow because it's the easier thing to do when I know eventually this is going to blow up in my face. If I have an opportunity to exit, I'm going to, right? Like, nothing's changed here. Hello there, Pharaoh. How are you doing? What else do we have? Knight of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever I'm reading for, you were dealing with somebody that was quick to anger, somebody who wanted results without actually doing the work. You may have been trying to help them get through a difficult situation. Perhaps it was financial, perhaps it was romantic, but there was something here where you would do what you could to be there for this person, but they wouldn't necessarily return that to you. And more often than not, they would actually find reasons to pick a fight with you. I don't think this person really, it's almost like you introduced them to the concept of boundaries. They didn't really respect that idea. They didn't really know how to deal with, somebody who would block them or somebody who wouldn't continue to engage in an argument. Good morning, Miss Tiana. How are you doing? Hello, pickled Pisces. From sunny Honduras? Ooh, that sounds pretty amazing. Roatan is a place I heard about because of House Hunters. I was like, dang, I should probably go. Okay, I saw it. I have to keep it. Anyways, I hope you're enjoying it. That sounds lovely. Good morning. Is it Andrea? Very nice to see you. Possibly also Hector? I don't know. Maybe that's the last name? I don't know. We have Queen of Welcome, anyways. Hello there, Voodoo. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the King of Cups. Normally, these are counterparts, soulmates, meant to be, right? Because we have the Queen of Cups has the eye around her neck that looks very similar to the King of Cups. It's like, yeah, I know I'm connected. This is very interesting. I feel like first of all, there's a couple of different iterations here, right? So I'm going to call out a couple of them. But we've got somebody who would consistently communicate what they needed or communicate what their boundaries were, communicate what was expected. And then it's like this person, whoever the Queen of Cups in the reverse is, this person who was listening to this was just like, it's not going to stop me. I'm still going to be who I am. You can't You can't tell me what to do. This person, it's like they don't necessarily understand the idea that you, what's the word? You, it's a phrase, not a word. You get more honey. You guys help me out. You get more bees with honey than vinegar? Is that what it is? You know, the idea that like if you're trying to like get somewhere here with somebody, then why are you so insufferable? Why are you so lame? Like I'm trying to help you. I just get the sense here that somebody was genuine, somebody was like had good intentions, and the other person in this equation was just like flippant. Undeserving. You know, like, eh, I could be good to you, but I don't have the time. Okay, then you don't get to have the benefits of this friendship or relationship. Like, if you can't respect what's important to me or show respect to me, then I'll show you the door. It's a very nice door. You'll only see it once. Nine of Wands in the reverse, Six of Cups. This is like, yeah, I realize that I've known you for a while. I realize that like we've had some good times, but that doesn't mean that you have a past to be crappy to me, you know? Yes, I also enjoy Love It or List It, but I have this problem, you see, like, I don't know. I'm always a big believer in trying to salvage a home. Here I am telling you this is just not a good person, okay? Just like show them the door. But if it's an old house, gotta give it your all, okay? You gotta dump thousands and thousands of dollars and save that home. I love old homes. Maybe that's my problem. But somebody here has decided I don't care if I've known you for a long time. I don't care if there were good days. I don't care if things might get a little nostalgic for me at times. If you aren't treating me with the respect that I've told you I deserve, then you don't deserve to be in my energy. And that's just how it goes. You know, somebody had to stand up for what they deserve. Flies with honey. Thank you. Bunny. Bunny hop? That's so cute. I love it. Aw, thank you, Pharaoh. All right, Seven of Swords in the reverse, Two of Swords. I don't know why, but it feels like this person lied. I mean, that's just not a shocker. You know, a lot of people are lying out there, but they got frustrated because you are not one to be manipulated. It's like they were trying to put you in a situation where you would have to like trust their word, or you would have to, it's almost like a test of loyalty. Like, no, I'm making this really easy for you. You choose my side. Duh. But you're like, I don't know that I do. You still have really good intuition and discernment. So whatever this person was trying to convince you was reality, it didn't really work for you. You're just like, no, I don't just like take other people's opinions and make them my own opinion without doing a little bit of research. Thank you very much. So we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Wands. This didn't sit well with you. Eight of Wands in the reverse, this is like, I'm not going to say or do anything, but you're on notice, right? You noticed something was off with this person. You noticed they were not necessarily approaching things the way that you think a respectful, honorable person would do, right? Hey there, James. Love you, James. It's with a C, my name. There is a really cool artist with the same name with a K. So I don't want her to like have to deal with, you know, playing second fiddle to me. Anyways, um, you live there? Oh, super jealous. Yeah, that would be pretty amazing. All right, so we have the Magician in the reverse. Have I mentioned the word manipulation? This is a manipulator. They're so mad though. I can just sense this like restlessness, like pacing back and forth. Like, why won't you just believe me? Why do you have to question things? Why aren't you like silly putty in my hands, you know? Thanks, James. Oh my gosh, how have I never noticed this before? So look at that thumb, if you don't mind. Why do you look like a thumb? Sorry, one of my Jerry Springer quotes that's just, it's always in my head, right? There's like a pokey fingernail situation going on here with the green. And it kind of makes me feel like it's, you know, one of those aliens that are descendant from lizards. There's actually a snake head there. You guys, how have I never seen this? Look at that. I've never seen that. So we got a real special dude. And then there's the rattler at the top. I feel like such an unobservant tarot reader, you guys, but this came out to me right now because this person is always working their next plan, always working to get the outcome they want, even though it may not be the fair one, it may not be the deserved one, right? All right, let's get some oracle out on this. This is the Earth and Bone Oracle. But I think I also need to get the Lenormand out and see if that snake card comes out. Snakes don't always necessarily mean, you know, trickster or dishonest, right? Sometimes it means rebirth or healing. We have the Pack. Such an interesting drawing. I kind of love it. We got old Skelly here bonding with the pack of wolves. I'm guessing that's wolves, right? And they're just like loving it. All right, number 38, inner work, community, deep connections, celebration, and soul tribe. Look, it seems to me like you have a great understanding now of how tall people have to be to ride your ride. What are the requirements to be in my sphere, right? Instead of way over there. You know now who belongs in your soul tribe and who doesn't. Even if it's only 3 people, it's totally enough for a soul tribe. Ah, thank you, dude in black. Very kind of you. Sorcerer. This is 2 cards, it is. No, don't be difficult. Number 18. So the number 8 could be important. If a snake were a number, what number would they be? Probably number 8, right? Yeah. Ambition, determination, willpower, creation, and focus. I think it's just like giving me this vibe that there's somebody here that didn't really want to do the work, didn't really want to be respectful or honorable. And they see you over here, just looking good, doing your thing. You got some people that really like you. And they're like, ooh, ooh, will you let me in? I'm not going to be loyal or kind or honest, but ooh, ooh, will you let me know? It's a no for me. So we need to let each other go, right? This is the Fairy Lenormand. We got the anchor and the message, the envelope. Should I stay or should I go now is going through my head right now. I feel like you were a little bit on the fence. You may currently be on the fence. Is this person somebody that threatens my stability? Um, because if you are, then I have a ship for you to get on because there's really no room for you here. There's a message coming in, and I feel like it's dependent upon you making this choice wisely regarding your boundary. If somebody is not on your side, then don't let them hang out on your side, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm really tempted to tell a story right now, but I don't know if I should. All right, we're gonna go back into time. A while ago, I got into it with somebody, okay? We were talking a little smack back and forth to each other, and it's all because somebody told me to stay in my lane, okay? And sometimes maybe that works, sometimes maybe that's an accurate way to describe what's happening, but to me, it just came across as, you're a girl, you don't deserve to have an opinion on the matter. I don't do well with that. That's when I get my little bitchy hand gestures, right? So this person told me to stay in my lane. I told him to fuck off. 'Cause I'm classy, okay, you guys? And then we literally run into each other in public. And again, this is a long time ago. I don't need anybody asking me who this is if anybody who knows me is watching. uh, we run into each other in public. They have a couple of their friends. I have a couple of my friends. And it's awkward. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to go hang out by my car. And, you know, I was pretty shocked that this person who I had clearly walked away from because I didn't really want to be in their energy comes over afterwards and thinks that they can hit the joint that's being passed around. The balls, okay? The audacity for you to think that you could just like roll up on some people you know that don't like you because you've been rude. The audacity, okay? Like that's what this is. This is ridiculous to me that somebody's like, "Hey, it looks like you're doing real great over here. It looks like you're throwing a party." I know I told you you're not talented, that you're a wannabe and you have fewer than 2 brain cells to rub together, but I would really like to go to your party. That's what this is giving. Like somebody's like completely disrespectful, not putting in any effort, but they want to eat at your wedding. They want to like drink your booze. They want to hit your blunt. Who is that? Who does that? So, yeah, there's my story. Don't do that. We have the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to be in my soul tribe. You want to be one of my friends. You want to be in my pack of friends, but you don't put the work in. You don't become a cheerleader without applying to become a cheerleader. You don't become one of Erica Badu's friends without demonstrating that you're not straight up psycho. I don't know her intimately, but she knows her shit. She don't let you into that energy unless you are certified. Good. 2 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So this is looking to me like somebody who went their separate ways and then came back. But what they offered you, I don't often look at the Page of Pentacles as like a bullshit offer or like not enough, but that's how I see this, right? Like, hey, we went our separate ways. I, know we got into an argument or whatever, but I just want to like be cool. Okay, I'm sorry. Did I miss the apology? I didn't hear one. I remember you being a complete asshole, but you think you could just like come to the party by asking? No. 5 of Pentacles and the reverse. You think you can just come back with some stupid, I don't know. It's like you show up at the party and what you've brought to contribute is Ensure. You know, the old person drink. Like, I don't even drink, but I would bring tequila. I would bring like a bottle of wine, a glass of wine. Like, this person doesn't get it. Hello, Miss Christina. How are you? Did I say hi to Paul? Paul, I don't think I've seen you yet. Hello. Welcome. We've been doing story time. Nine of Swords and the Lovers. All right. Some of you out there, some of you haven't quite figured out how to shut off the guilt or the compassion, right? Look, I have a big heart. I know what you're going through. It's not always easy because I would genuinely like to have a positive influence on as many lives as possible and be friends to people that need it in a difficult time. But you have to also help yourself. You have to also choose the right direction. You can't continue to be a dickbag and expect to have good people stay friends with you. Right? So if you're over there wondering, I don't know though, I've known them for so long. I don't know if I can really just like end the friendship like that. Sure, you can. You can be respectful and say things aren't that great. You can say, hey, respectfully, I think we're just on different paths. I think I have a need to be a little bit more intentional with how I spend my time. No hard feelings, but this is probably where we should part ways. But this is exactly what they're trying to stop. The Tower in the reverse, they don't want that. There's something they want from you. They want the prestige of knowing you. They want to drink your liquor. They want to eat your food. I don't know what it is. This person really wants to get something by knowing you. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Like, I try really hard not to just straight up laugh at people that I've never met because I don't know your story. But whoever this is out here who's trying to be a social climber or a clout chaser, like, you're doing it wrong, sweetheart. Have you never heard of the term butt liquor? Or like your nose is so far up somebody's ass, like you got brown on your nose? Like, you're doing it wrong. You're being moody and rude and like selfish and expecting people to like grovel. Like, you have to learn a little bit of humility here, accountability, because whoever I'm reading for, like, you deserve better friends than somebody who's just going to try to use you. Nine of Wands. We had the Nine of Wands in the reverse up here. Now we have it in the upright next to the Eight of Wands. So we had both of these in the reverse from the previous deck, and here they are in the upright, which tells me you are defending yourself. You're saying, wait a minute, what did you just say to me? What did you say to my buddy when I wasn't listening? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't fuck with you. Like, people are straight up clowns, you guys. Thinking that in the age of social media, you're not going to find out how they really feel. They're not going to, get caught. If you are unstable, if you are unable to be supportive of your friends or good to people that are good to you, then what are you besides a mooch? What are you besides like an energy, like time suck? I would straight up rather have a conversation with myself. Ass clown. Oh, Christina's been a moderator since day one. A1 day one. All right. King of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands in the reverse. King of Cups in the upright, right? This was you. I don't care what your gender is. No, really, I don't care. you're a good person. And somebody thought that they could just like get all the benefits without ever actually being good to you. But here we go. Are you buckled in? Now you're the King of Cups in the reverse. Now you're like, oh man, I'm not going to give you any benefits if you're just like over there talking shit. No, thank you. You're not invited. You're a liar. Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's no new beginning here. So if you're looking for a sign, whether or not you should cut off somebody who has really only been a pain in your ass, I'm here to tell you it is time to respectfully cut things off. Page of Wands. Queen of Cups. I already saw her in the upright, but she's also coming out in the reverse. And that tells me that sometimes it's important to review the energy you're getting sent to you from people and compare it against your own. What energy do I put out that I get back, right? Hello there, dark hearts. You have 2 of them? Very cool. This is not a sign-specific one, but if you're looking for a sign-specific reading, I do have playlists organized by those signs. So do I have to be respectful? I think we know the answer to that. Dude in black, here's the thing. No, you don't. But you've already established that you're of better character than this person. Do you really want to stoop to their level? Like, look, at the end of the day, when I cut off friendships or when I end relationships, whatever it is, I'm not looking there to like cause like maximum damage. How can I like totally break your heart? That's not my goal, right? My goal is you have like ruined the balance that I had in my life. You have interrupted the peace that I created for myself. I'm going to remove you because I would like to reestablish that peace that I'm very adept at creating for myself, right? So I'm going to remove you. But what I don't want is to create more drama because somebody thinks that my name calling was really just starting a fight, right? It's more so like, yes, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the show. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed for your services. You will not be rehired. Thank you. See you later or not, right? Like, I don't need to be. Yeah, no, I totally get it. But that's what writing a letter and not giving it to them can do for you, right? Like, yo, I've cut somebody off this week, okay? And I know the temptation is great. Like, I could have said some choice things, right? Like, it would have been so delicious to feast upon that conversation in my memories for years to come, right? You talentless hack piece of shit. Like, yeah, I could have said a lot, right? But it also feels amazing a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line to be like, you know what? You couldn't shake me. You couldn't make me lose my composure. I might be typing a really classy text to you telling you that we're not friends anymore while I'm literally screaming into the air, you're a fucking cunt. I hate you. But I also know the power of words. And I want to make sure all of the energy that comes back to me is good. And if somebody wants to tell all their friends how I was a shitty person that ended the friendship, it's going to look a lot better on me if it looks like respectful versus me trying to like depants the dude, right? I don't need to help people look worthy of dumping. They can do that all on their own. If this person has been emotionally manipulative towards you, they've probably been that way towards other people. So, you know. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Yes. Cool. But I feel like we saw this Queen of Cups in the reverse briefly to just remind you, yeah, some people don't deserve your kind, compassionate, loving energy. You can give them like the civil bare minimum, right? Which is still respectful. You don't have to be flowery about it. The Hanged Man. Oh, and one other thing, you can always say, I wish you healing. It's one of my favorite things because it's like, I really do. I hope you heal. I hope you like get through all of the trauma, all of the insecurity or fear that makes you lash out at people like this. But it's also kind of like, I hope you go through the dark night of the soul. I hope you have an ego death. I hope everything changes for you and you realize that you were being a jerk. I do wish healing upon you. I do, because it gets you to that end point where you can be this King of Cups instead of this Queen of Cups in the reverse, right? The Hanged Man in the reverse, the World in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person's toxic. This person was actively going against you. This is the kind of person that would talk about you the moment you walked away, right? The moment you said something a little bit wrong, right? This is like not somebody that you should be bending over backwards for. Okay? They don't deserve you. 3 of Swords. 2 of Swords. King of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse, right? This is about like a non-starter, a false start, a ending even, right? Like this is not going to work. The wand is in the King of Wands hand, right? This is somebody who says, I have the ability to determine if I should be spending my time doing this or spending my time doing that, right? You are not a good investment of my time. I will spend my time elsewhere. Because I would much rather feel like I'm in the dark or I'm by myself than deal with somebody who's just going to find a new and creative way to hurt me. Not interested. All right, let's go with, this is the Gypsy Oracle. Thank you, Pharaoh. I love that, Paul. Paul said, if you're going to spell, mean well. Just like right out the gate, we got the falseness card here, you guys. This is somebody who doesn't ever tell the naked truth. There's always something that they're working at, some angle. Malady. Such a fun word to say, but not a very good sentiment. This is somebody who I think there's something off with them that they blame on other people. So what I mean to say is if they had, God forbid, like an accident as a child and it hurt them in some way, right? Like they lost a thumb or they, got bit by a tick, something like that. If they have some sort of health issue that makes it difficult for them, they like take it out on other people. Like they feel like they can address how they feel on a daily basis by hurting others. That is not the way. That is neither the truth nor the way. Sweetheart in the reverse. Surprise. For those of you that are on Instagram, have you been seeing this like clip from like the 80s or 70s or something where this old lady's like, surprise, surprise. That's what I just heard. Sorry. Okay, so here's the deal. I told you earlier, this could be when you communicate that this person is not your friend, is not in your group. If you end this friendship or whatever it is, there's like a reward for you. Like, we appreciate that you know your boundaries, so we're going to give you this surprise. Sorpresa! Oh my. See? It's like ding dong, your surprise is here. Ding dong, your reward is here. It could be a promotion with the Lord card. It could be a person that you've been wanting to hear from. There's something here very important about you establishing boundaries and showing the universe that you are not here to mess around with people that don't respect you. And when you do, there's like positive movement for you. Oops. Let's get some cards from the situation stuff. Damn it, now I keep hearing that lady sing surprise, surprise over and over again. Yeah, isn't that the worst, Christina? I don't like it. I don't like it. The person that I'm thinking of does the same thing. It's like, no. I'm gonna stop you right there. That was how you treated me. Yeah, we're not gonna do that here. Ain't got time for that. Yeah, you're not getting any of the benefits of being my friend because we're not friends. There's no love here. You are not authentic. You are not honest. You are a user. And I will not be used. Been there, done that, learned that lesson, wrote the book, made a song, painted a painting, over it. Move along. Thank you, Miss Christina. All right, we have sold. Some of you may have moved. For others of you, this is talking about just physical distance between this person and yourself. But there's something here where you're just like, I just kind of want to have some time to myself, thanks. Some of you deserve an award, or at the least a high five, because you've made it difficult for these people or this person to find any information about you online. So you have not been the type to put all of your business online. I'm proud of you. Hello there, Sharon. How are you? I love it. Sharon, I remember the first time I saw your username, you said something hilarious. So every time I see you in the live chat, I'm like, we're going to have some jokes. We're going to have some jokes today. Especially if Christina's here too. So this person wants to be able to talk ish about you, but they can't because you make it too difficult for them. Like, hey, stop giving people things to talk about you with. Like, I don't know. It's really fun to be private and mysterious. Like, this is the least private thing I do in my life. And I only do it because I love you guys and because I genuinely want to help people, right? As a dust rag. We have the bounty hunter in the reverse. I don't know, like, I feel like you deserve a high five here. I feel like you've realized I'm not going to force people to be good to me. I'm not going to force people to be my friend. I'm not going to ask them why they did stuff. If you do something and I know that your intentions were bad, then that's enough for me to cut you from the team, son. But we're done, okay? Like, you didn't have good intentions. That's obvious. So, bye. Like, we have soulmate. For some of you, there's someone who's been sitting here waiting for you to cut this person off so that they could come in and talk to you. Especially if this is a romantic relationship. There's somebody, this King of Wands, who's like, when he's done with that, I'm going to tell him how I feel. There might be a tie here. Maybe they know each other. All right. I Still, I'm hearing that lady sing surprise. It's a little disconcerting. So somebody is being surprised with something. I'm telling you, there's something you've been waiting for or someone you've been wanting to hear from. And it's like dependent upon you having these boundaries and letting go of people that are not good for you. Five of Cups in the reverse, the Magician. Okay, so here's the great thing. The Magician up here was that other person. The Magician here, this is you. This is you saying, hey, guess what? When I cut people out of my life that were not a good influence or not a good energy in my life, things actually get better for me. I manifest what I want. I'm telling you, there's something you want, and you're going to get it when you let go of this person. For some of you, this person maybe even did magic that only works if they see you for some reason. The distance is a requirement. I'm going to need you to keep backing up. Yep, thanks. Look further. Yeah. No, next date, please. Thank you. So we have Temperance and the Fool in the reverse. Better job for Voodoo is always a good thing. We knew it would happen for you, Voodoo. So here's what I'm saying, right? Like, all right, here's the Fool, right? The person that you don't really have time for, right? Oh, Tiana, I'm just going to remind you that you already know how to get to my PayPal because of our email exchange. That should help you. But you can also just email me if you want. All right, so we've got a situation here where this person can't figure out how to walk because they have a pumpkin on their head, okay? And they're like running over to you like, help, help, I can't walk. I've got a pumpkin on my head. And you're like, so take the pumpkin off. And they're like, no, I need you to help me. And you're like, no, I've got my hands full right now. Plus, like, why can't you take the pumpkin off your own head? Like, what's wrong with your hands? This is somebody who needs to learn how to help themselves. They expect you to like do everything. This person doesn't know how to grow. They're probably younger than you. There's that Two of Swords again. You guys, we have the Two of Swords here, here, and now here. That's every tarot deck that has it. That's a lot in the reverse. Ooh, doggy. So Two of Swords, there's a decision, right? But there's also a sense here. Somebody who's looking for something cannot find it. This person who is unstable. They've been trying to find information. It's like they're looking for dirt on you because they want to get you in trouble. But they can't find any because you're actually a good person. We have the Empress and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Look, I don't care what your gender is. You're the Empress. You're the King of Cups, right? People are interested in you. But people also feel like they can take things from you because you are blessed in some way. You know how to make money. You know how to pay your bills. You know how to create businesses, whatever it is. People know that you can do it. But you, as being the Empress, you also have this Queen of Cups, High Priestess vibe, right? Like you can see through people. People think you're going to be blindfolded, like the Two of Swords, same chick with the purple dress, right? But you're over here like, nah, man, I can see through that blindfold. Nice try. I remember being in some like elementary school party and they were doing the like pin the tail on the donkey thing, and they didn't know that you could like see through whatever the blindfold was. And I was like, you know, people can see through this, right? And everybody else was like, why did you tell them? And I was like, because we all know, because we all put the blindfold on. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. This person's like weirded out because like you could see through their shit. Not everyone else could, but you could. And they're frustrated. They thought that they could be able to somehow manipulate the situation, right? Not let you see things for how they truly are. Yes, exactly. All right, what else do we have? Tell me more about the sorcerer, please. The chariot and the reverse. So this person was trying to make it difficult for you somehow. I really do feel like gossip or talking about you is in particular a situation here, but there may have been more issues beyond that. We have the King of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Look, they wanted to like take your money, okay? Either they felt like you could pay for the food and they would eat of it, right? Like going to your party, drinking your booze kind of vibe. Or they thought they could take something from you and you wouldn't do anything about it. Justice. Ooh, excuse me, in the reverse. This person thought they could do something to you. You were like easy prey or something. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. But they kept getting like thwarted in the last minute. They didn't realize that you're protected. They kept feeling like they could come for your money or they could get your stuff off of you somehow. They don't realize that there are things that work in your favor because you are protected. The Hanged Man in the reverse. I think we had that. Yep, right here. This person kept being stalled or held back from doing what it was that they were trying to do. They were trying to start this war with you. This particular King of Wands always makes me think of the game Risk. I don't know if you've ever played that. It's a good game, takes hours, ends families. We would get into arguments about it all the time. I think there's an episode of Seinfeld about it. But it looks to me like this person was trying to like annex your country onto theirs, right? They wanted to take what was yours and make it theirs. They wanted to get some sort of reputation off of your reputation, right? Tough titties. Six of Swords in the reverse. They've only made things worse for themselves. Tell me about the Nine of Wands, please. Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're like, look, I'm going to be moving to Roatan, okay? I don't want to deal with all you people, drama, and bullshit. I'm going to be on the beach building sandcastles. Like at a certain point, you just have to accept that sometimes you do have to end things. Sometimes you do have to like let somebody go, right? Judgment in the reverse suggests that some of you haven't quite gotten there yet. But the universe wants you to know there's a good reason to cut this person out. It's like this blessing is held back until you let go of this person. Page of Cups. Because this person is immature. Because this person would try to, oops, damn it, would try to take whatever this blessing is from you, right? Whatever this surprise is. Now, why would we consider someone to be our friend if there's a chance they would try to take something that we really want from us? That's not a friend. That's not even as fun as an enemy. Nine of Wands. So they wanted to, they wanted to take from you. They wanted to make you feel like you could trust them just long enough for them to be able to take something of yours. Tell me about the Love card, please. Seven of Cups in the reverse. You saw through their, like whenever they would compliment you or try to say nice things, you were like almost a little defensive, like, okay, this is weird. Like it didn't sit well with you. You could see through it, right? You've got too much discernment now to sit here and deal with people that are fake. Tell me about soulmate, please. The Hermit. All right, so I feel like there's two people that have been a little bit on their own that both kind of qualify as this hermit. And there's something bringing them together once this person is removed from one of y'all's life. Okay. So the bad friend, the ex, shit, maybe it's a parent. But whoever it is, you don't need them anymore. You probably never needed them. And the truth of the matter is they're trying to steal from you. So they don't deserve to hang around, right? Exactly. When the compliments are fake, they just sound insincere and gross, and it's just a turn off. So, all right, you guys, thank you for joining me. I'm going to leave it there. I will be back with some more later today. Hopefully, you can join me. But thank you for subscribing and for the likes. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.